Hello everyone, this is our last day of these 21 days of devotion. Now, our fast doesn't actually end till tomorrow. Saturday's going to be a great day. We're going to be here at the League City campus for a time of prayer from 5 to 6. We want everybody that is part of our life family, everybody that serves, come and be a part of this prayer. There's going to be worship. We're going to have some very direct prayer concerns that we're going to bring to you, and then we're going to end this time of our 21 days of prayer and fasting with communion together. I'm really looking forward to it. Again, that's from 5 to 6 here at the League City campus. Now, to close out our devotions, I want to talk about something that Dad had written, and he said, "I will forgive." Colossians 3:13 says, "Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you." When the Lord forgave us, He forgave us totally. And so it's important when we move into that place of forgiveness that we forgive completely. And I would just encourage you during this time of prayer is to really search your heart and learn to forgive. And it starts, first of all, with your own willingness, your willingness to move beyond a hurt. Have you been hurt? I'm sure you have. I've been hurt. We've all been hurt. But we have to be willing to move beyond that. Have we been betrayed? Have we been abandoned? I think all of us at one level or another have felt those feelings of abandonment, those feelings of being betrayed. And there has to be in our own heart, for there to truly be forgiveness, a willingness to move beyond it. Now, that doesn't mean that that feeling is not going to come back around again and it's not going to try and attack us again. But when we have a heart of willingness, so in other words, I'm not just forgiving because, oh, I know this is the right thing, I'm just going to forgive. I'm forgiving because I have this willingness in my heart to forgive. So as those things come back around, the more they come back around, the more willing I am to forgive. I mean, there are prayers that I've prayed of forgiveness of certain things many, many times. It's not that I didn't truly forgive on the first time. It's that I made up my mind and I was willing to forgive. Whenever this thing would come back into my life, I was going to forgive. Another thing that really is important on forgiveness, and when we make up in our mind, I will forgive, is to really be thoughtful about it, to be sincere about it, to really put it in your mind that you're going to cut this tie that has bound you to this person, this hurt, this injustice, this betrayal. You're going to cut that tie, and you're going to do it very thoughtfully so that they no longer have that influence in your life, that the hurt or whatever it is. So I would really encourage you to just be very, very intentional and thoughtful about that. And then I just want to close by talking about a kind of a different subject, but really the same subject, and that is when you say I will forgive, a lot of times the person that we really need to forgive is ourselves. There are flaws in my life and there are mistakes in my life that I have to constantly face, that I have to constantly ask God to help me forgive myself for that, because if I don't forgive myself, those things have a way of beating down my confidence. They have a way of beating down my self-worth, and they have a way of beating down in me where I see myself in the presence of God. So it's very important that I not only forgive others, but that I also forgive myself and truly walk the way that God wants me to walk. Well, that kind of wraps this up, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together in the devotions. I didn't cover every point that was on Dad's list, but quite a few of them. And I would just encourage you to keep this little prayer agenda throughout the year, and also the list that we provided to you, and just make them a part of your life. Today, these are the things that I'm going to do. Hey, I love you.